What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel here. Today we've got a little bit of a special episode. We're gonna be cutting up the truck here today, and right now I'm with Kevin and we're heading down to Harbor Freight here, grab some tools and stuff like that, some tape and stuff, just the small little miscellaneous things that we need. So we're grabbing a couple of things and then head out to the garage to basically install the part that I've been kind of a little excited to show you guys. So we're gonna show you the whole process on how to kind of what I'm doing and things like that. So you'll see us kind of cut up the truck here pretty bad, but all for a good reason. Alrighty, guys, so we're at the store right now, just trying to see if we can find some tape to kind of line up where that cutting's gonna go. Alright, so Kev found the tape. This tape, of course, will kind of just line out what we're cutting and stuff. So right now we're looking at gloves. You can never have too many gloves, so we're looking for better gloves and stuff. So of course, anytime you're at Harbor Freight, you're gonna buy more stuff than you actually need. But that's the fun part, I guess. That's all part of the search. All right, so we're leaving Harbor Freight, and of course, I left with more than I should have. I ended up grabbing a couple things and stuff. I don't know if you guys can see, but some little weird stuff, miscellaneous things, but it'll help out, of course, with any type of job that I always have on the truck. So we're headed back to the house and working on the truck. So from here on out, you guys are gonna start to see what's exactly going on with my truck. All right, so we've just gotten into the garage, pulled in the truck, and here we go, guys. We're gonna be installing a front bumper here today. Alrighty, guys, so we just got up to the garage. Kevin's already going to town on the front piece of the bumper and stuff like that, starting to take it off. But today we're doing a front bumper install. Got a little bumper from a custom fabricator out in Reno, Nevada, and we're gonna be installing this guy here right up front. I got a little bit of a crazy deal. It's a little bit used and stuff like that, but no scratches or anything like that. Practically new. Guy never really took it off-road. So I'm stoked to be installing it here on my truck. And that's pretty much today's project, is getting this guy on the front end and hopefully making the truck look a lot more aggressive, and then also getting the clearance. So you guys are going to see how we're installing this and how we get up to cut up the truck and stuff like that. Alrighty, guys, so we just lined up where we're going to be cutting, measured multiple times. Of course, you only get one cut, so we're thinking it's pretty straight here. Measured it all the way out multiple times again, just to make sure we were safe. So here comes the cutting. Alright, guys, so right now we've got, whoa, just gonna let this guy hang. Right now we got pretty much everything off. We just did the cut and then just kind of pulled everything off of the front bumper. So right now all we have is the valence and then a couple bolts to remove from this little support right over here. And then we'll probably start bolting this guy down and hopefully have it on here in just a few. Kev, without him, I think I'd have a way worse time. He's just helping me out with the extra bolts and stuff like that. That way we're not here all day. But big shout out to him. All right, so right now we're standing kind of side by side because there's some really, almost died. But if you guys can barely see, maybe this is like one of the harder parts, I guess, just because of the space you have in order to take that little bolt out. But he's doing the same thing to the other side. Checking it out. It's a little hot today, so that's a little bit of a bummer. So these glasses keep sliding off, but I actually unfortunately need them so I can see in dark places. So almost there. We almost got the whole thing completely off, and then there goes the bumper. Whew. How you feeling, bro? A little too hot, huh? Alright guys, so what you guys just saw me do was cut the splash shield a little carelessly because it's already super jacked up and really cut up. So you gotta kind of cut it so they can look flush, of course, with the whole bumper and stuff. Otherwise they'll have a little piece of plastic hanging out and might catch a little bit of wind. So I'm just chopping it off, getting rid of it, at least up until this portion. That way the rest of the vehicle can still be slightly covered, I guess. But we're trying to keep it here at least for a little bit and then go from there. Alright guys, so right now we have this power steering cooler lines that we have that we got to actually relocate. Now the kit does come with like these little plates that you actually have to put in and then basically relocate your power steering cooler lines here. And it's a little bit of a tight spot, but definitely all worth it. So that's really all we're doing right now once everything's off, just so that the bumper can be functional with the power steering, because it will hit. We actually tried, thought we didn't need it, and we needed it. So we're just doing that here, and then we're pretty much gonna be done in just a few moments here. So a little tedious because there's not really any space, but we'll make it happen. All right, bro, how do you think it looks?
Looks rad, bro. Hell yeah.
Dialed, huh?
Yeah.
I'm feeling it. All right, folks. Sorry I couldn't film us putting it on, but it was kind of hard to put it on and then put the bolts on and stuff like that. But I'm really digging the look already. I'm going to show you guys here in just a bit how it'll look, but pretty dialed. Really liking how aggressive this bumper is. I can't even describe like how excited I am about this mod. So this is a mod that's been coming a long time. I've been kind of looking and looking and looking, finally jumped on a wait list, and then right when I do, I find this one used, but in perfect conditions. So really stoked about it, and finally freaking done. We're here back 24 hours later after installing the bumper, and I definitely did see a decline in the front end as far as the lift went. Of course, this bumper is a lot heavier than the old one, so we have to lift up the bumper, of course, and sorry for that crazy flare, but we do have to lift up the front coil here just a little bit. So I'm just going to go about an turn and a half or so, which is typically about an inch, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I'm not too sure, but we're lifting it up just a little bit so it can support basically the weight. I am on 700-pound springs for those of you asking, and we're just trying to lift it up so it can be even and level with the rear end, not have too much rake up front, in the rear, making it look like a little dragster. So we're just evening it out here, and that's gonna be pretty much it. So Thank you guys for watching the little install video we did. It's not really so much as an install video, but just more the experience of what you're gonna go through when you're doing your front bumper. So if you like the channel, please subscribe, comment, like the video and stuff like that. Tell your friends. I really appreciate everything you guys have done for the channel so far. It's been growing every time I put a video out. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment down below. I'll try and answer as soon as possible. Or, of course, you can visit me on John.goes.offroad on Instagram. And I'm definitely a lot more active on there. So thank you guys so much again. Till next time.